Hi everyone, it's me, the Broke Stacker. Sorry, it feels like it's been a long time since I've been on here live and doing the stuff I want to do on the channel. I have had a lot going on in the background, and I'll illustrate with what's going on in the background there shortly as we go on to this evening on the live stream. We're just hanging out and talking about what's been going on, what's to come, and going into the new year 2025, what my plans are as far as my pouring metal prospects are going. So yeah, sit tight and enjoy the show. I'll show you what's going on here. Also, got a little mail call. We got something here from Pensacola, Florida. We'll have to check that out here shortly. But yeah, please let me know if you guys hear anything there and see me there in the live chat, please. Rockamas in the house. Welcome in. I just want to make sure I'm coming in 5 by 5. I haven't been on live streaming out here for, it feels like an eternity. It's probably only been like, I don't know, 7 to 10 days. But when you get in the habit of doing things, it just feels like an eternity if you get away from it. It's like your daily routine. If you wake up in the morning, you drink a cup of coffee. If you don't do that for like a week or so, you're like, oh my God, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Akadaka? Good to see you. Thank you, Rakamas, on the 5 by 5 there. Yeah, guys, we're gonna doing a little mail call here. Um, you might be asking yourselves, where have I been? Why haven't I been pouring? Well, we had Christmas. There was a lot going on with Christmas. A lot of stuff to get ready for. It was a fantastic holiday. Spending some excellent quality time with the family there, and well, man, I don't regret it. Those are moments you don't get back, and I don't suggest anybody trade them for anything. So, yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year. We got a new year coming. Got some New Year's resolutions 2025. I haven't quite pieced them all together yet. We'll do that on a future video. Let you guys know what I'm planning as far as those go, but the plans I have for moving forward into 2025, I have an idea for a large pouring project, and it is going to be multiple pieces. It's going to be a total of 16 times 2, what is that, 32 pieces. I'm going to be pouring in roughly about 2 ounces a piece, so it's going to be a 64 ounce endeavor going through probably weeks, if not months, to put the whole project together. I'm really looking forward to bringing that to you guys. And if everything goes really well and I figure out how to do it and everything's going smooth, I will also have those pieces available for sale in the future, depending on how much of a pain in my butt it is. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe we'll do an end of the year auction on that item. It's going to be epic, guys. So I've been planning something to this nature for over a year now, actually. And so I finally found something that's like, oh my God, that's worthwhile. We got to do that. We're going to do that. I'm going to at least try. I'm going to try. I have no family. Christmas is always crap time of year for me. I'm sorry to hear that, Akadaka. Well, you got family over here in Idaho, buddy. So, do you ever want to get out of town, come open some gifts and have some eggnog underneath the Christmas tree? You're more than welcome to come on down, bud. Like I always have a guest room available to you, my friend. So here we go, guys. We're gonna start off with this little mail call, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I have some pieces I plan on doing some Delft clay pours with. If it all goes well, which I hope it does, it's going to be just an epic piece. It's AK 2005 in the house. Are you an Australian? No, sir. I am an American from American land. Yeah, I'm over here in the great state of Idaho. So, you guys ever want to mail anything out to me? My PO box is on my abouts page, and looks like somebody found me on there and sent me something out. I have no idea who this is from. About to find out together. Scorpion Metals in the house. OTG, good to see you. Akadaka is in Australia there. It's AK 2005. So yeah, That man is near and dear to you over there, and if he's in your neighborhood, hit him up. Akadaka is cool. All right, guys, we're gonna open this thing up and see what we got. Again, always kind of pop that open. When you do that, don't kind of do the stupid thing of open it up like that. I just kind of pop it open so you don't stick yourself with these. Any knife in these kind of holsters, these things are great for holding your blade in there, but if you don't know how to use them, you can stick yourself. Good times. Watch my buddy do it on his birthday as I gifted him one of these. And oh man, he bled like a stuck pig. It was great. Happy birthday! All right, here we go. Let's take a look. What do we have here? Man, that is sharp. Ugh, don't touch that. Just kidding. You can't shave your nuts with it, guys. It's not sharp. Let's take a look here. What do we got? Make sure there's nothing else hiding here. This is from Pensacola, Florida. I have a couple ideas who this may or may not be. 3D Woodworks in the house. What's up, bud? Looks like we got a Christmas card here, guys. Let's see who this is from. Oh, there's nudes. I'm just kidding. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man. Look what we got there. There's, it looks to be 1 gram of fine silver. I'll zoom in on that here in just a second. I think it'll look better when I pull the cellophane off of there. Phoenix coins. What's up, Phoenix? Let's go. If you guys haven't checked out Phoenix coins, he is cool. Go check him out. Where is he? Where is he? He's right there. He's on the board already. That is so cool. That's why I didn't send any swag. He already sent me a bunch. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for your support, Phoenix. Awesome, buddy. Well, thank you. You didn't have to. Like, really, you really didn't have to. That is awesome, dude. I think it's the only precious metal I've gotten for Christmas this year. I really do appreciate that, buddy. Here we go. I'm just going to do it. Let's do this right here. Got to be careful. The steel might go right through there, right? All right, let's take a look here. We'll get a nice close look at this. This looks like it might be one of those Valcambi bars. You guys know those ones that are like 100 grams in like a credit card? Get the lighting a little bit better there. That is so cool. That is so smart. I was always curious how these broke when you break up the Valcambi bars. I'm going to do my best to try to get this thing up close here, guys. There we go. Valcambi, 1 gram, fine silver, 999. Can't really quite make out what that is underneath at the bottom. My naked eyes. I'll have to bust out a jeweler's loop on that later. Sit on it. That's right. Who's that? Juven Nipples 2014. Welcome in. Then I will break. Sit on it. Then I will break. Can see. I know it's very small and very difficult to film right there, especially on the fly like this. Very nice piece. That is a 1 gram piece of silver. That is awesome. Thank you, Phoenix Coins. Oh, yeah, there's the Valcambi little logo on the back there. Love it. That is super awesome. I will be tagging you in this later, Phoenix Coins. Thank you so much. Any silver, any and every little bit adds up in the long run. So I don't care if it's a gram, a grain, 10-ounce bar, doesn't matter. It all adds up in the end. Thank you very much, buddy. Happy and Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. All right, so there is a mail call. Now, let's get back on subject here. One of the many subjects I have tonight. We are going to be doing a very large project going into 2025. I've been planning on this. I've been putting it off I've been telling myself 2025, 2025, 2025. I'm going to do it. I've been getting all the materials for it. Such as like some new casks for Delft clay pouring. I got that. And I even got this guy right here. Got 10 pounds of Delft clay, brand new, ready to go. I've been accruing everything I need to do this giant project over the last several months. So it is coming, guys. You're him. I liked you're him. Well, thank you for the like there, bud. Let me go back and make sure I didn't miss anything there in the chat. That was very nice of him, Rockamoss. Thank you. That is awesome. If you haven't checked him out, check out Phoenix Coins. How do you feel about Justin Trudeau? I don't feel nice about any politician because most politicians got to where they are today by stepping over somebody else or at somebody's expense. So I'm not a big fan of most politicians. Most, not all, most. You're him. You're that guy, pal. Am I that guy, pal? Nice, thanks. 3D Woodworks, awesome. Uh, Akadak says JT. Bleh, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of most politicians, to be honest with you. Not my cup of tea. It's usually just rubbish conversation. It's oh they're doing this, oh they're doing that. It's just another point of division between, amongst the people. It's all about we the people, not these alleged champions. So last time I checked, not many politicians have been elected by the people to be champions. As far as I mean, there's a few rare exceptions. People stepping up and trying to do the right thing. But it is what it is. My opinion on these people, I don't know them. I don't know them from Adam. So who am I to judge? Am I right? OC Stacker in the house. What is going on, bud? JT, the new flask is awesome. Well, thank you there, JT. Or that, not JT. 3D Woodworks. Blah. So sorry. I'm just really excited here. I'm going to show you guys. I found this in the store. I'm going to just open this up. Haven't checked them out yet. I'm going to show you guys up close and personal. And I'm hoping I can get all these details in some pours. And these are going to be freaking awesome. Let's just dump them out here. We'll take a look at it. These are little figurines I found at the store. These are basically new to me anyways. And we're going to check them out. This will be, let me show you one that's more iconic looking. But yeah, we're going to start doing some of these right here. Anybody recognize these? I know you guys recognize this one. I know you guys recognize this one. I'm going to start doing some Delft clay pours of these guys. I'm going to try my best to get all these details. We're going to do them in copper, and then if I get really good at it, we're going to do them in silver. And the end all goal is going to be make a chessboard out of these. We're going to have a Fallout chessboard. These things are going to be freaking amazing. I am just like super stoked. When I saw these at the store, I was like, "Oh, I'm getting those." I almost got two. Mrs. Brookstacker's like, "You're a child. Get out of here." I was like, "I'm a grown man, but I'm a grown child too." Good times. Yeah, there's all sorts of good characters going on here, and I am going to get these and maybe some more if I can find some more. And we're gonna have a very interesting chessboard going into 2025. Man, these are just really cool. We'll have to decide what's going to be the knights, the bishops, the rooks, the pawns, all that. We'll have to figure out what that is. King and the queen, all of it. Man, these are just really cool. I'm so freaking stoked on this. And also, I told the idea to the sister-in-law, and she said she can make a really stunning chessboard, hand painted. And so it's going to be a super Fallout themed chessboard. Going to be one of a kind kind of deal here. And just, oh, I'm looking forward to doing this. I've been thinking about doing it for a long time, and I am just super stoked. I'm hoping I can get all these details. If I got to do lost wax, I'll do lost wax. I don't know how I'm going to do this quite yet. I'm not very good at Delft clay pouring yet, but we're going to figure it out this year. I'm telling you, oh man, this one with the three piece in there, it might be a little more difficult, but I think we're going to be able to get it. I think we'll be able to get that. Oh yeah. Mr. Handy, gotta love those. I I haven't really played any of the more newer Fallouts. I was a bit when I had more free time before I got a real job, right? I used to play Fallout 1, 2, and then 3. Um, 3 was like a breakthrough on the first person shooter. It was great. But I remember playing Fallout 1 back in the day and I was hooked. Then 2 came out. And I'm like, oh, then 3 was like, ah. So it was really cool. Let me address the chat here. I feel like there's a lot going by here, guys. You can make me a big one I'll pay. Oh heck yeah, man. I'm thinking maybe after doing the chessboard, I'll start doing these individually. We'll start playing around with them, doing them also in silver and see how they come out. I think it's going to be a big project. If I get the hang of this, hopefully I do. is just going to be an amazing project. I can't wait to start it, finish it, fine tune it, maybe even do a second one. I'm super stoked on it. Mr. Zumi, I just shit myself on the train. It's gonna run down my pants if I stand up. Train stops in 7 minutes. Everyone will laugh at me if I stand up. What should I do? Well, when the door opens, bud, get out of town, get out of Dodge. Sometimes you got to do it. Those are the strokes of life. You know the three rules of getting older, right? Um, I don't know if I can say those around here. Never pass a bathroom, never trust a fart, and never waste an erection. But you didn't hear that from me. The three rules of getting older. 4 out of 4 was better. That's what Akadaka says there. Purified water 2, then 3. I don't know, man. 3 was pretty epic. That was the last one I actually finished. I actually beat the game 5 different ways. You get the expansion pack. There's like I don't even know how many ways to beat the game. It was Fallout 3 was my personal favorite. I could play that game over and over and over. Never get sick of it. I love that game. Really enjoyed the Brotherhood in 3 and 4 is awesome. Heck yeah, purified water. I get it, man. I am I love Fallout. I've been away from it for some time now. I started playing New Vegas. I never got to finish it. I got it around here somewhere, but that was about the time my laptop crapped out on me. So, and I've just been on the road working for it seems like forever. So, yeah, I haven't been able to game at all since then. So it's unfortunate, but it's still, I love the idea of the Fallout and all that. It looks like some newer characters going on here. This one here looks very specific. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm going to do a little research so we could have some appropriate names to it later. Very, very cool. L in the house. What is going on? We got Spokane in the house. Jenny, good to see you. Let's see here. The stickers are beautiful. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, these are all from let me get the adjust the light there. This is all from every single one of these was mailed to me, man. You guys haven't checked out any of these channels on YouTube? Check them out. These guys are awesome. I mean, I couldn't make this channel and make it as big as I have so far. So far, so good without the support of everybody here. These are all my friends here. I consider you guys friends on YouTube. And without your support, man, I don't know where I'd be. I'd just be a guy talking to the wall with a camera on. Am I right? Let's see here. Oh, that's sweet. Smash the like. Yeah, the like button's up here. Yeah, those 3 dots, or you can just double tap the screen. That's the other way to do it. I kind of like how they made that double tap the screen thing. I didn't know you could do that. Somebody pointed that out to me. There's probably a million things you can do on YouTube. I have no idea how to do it, but that's where I'm working on, guys. We're gonna be doing that. Also, if you haven't seen it, I'm getting very close to 700 subscribers. Once we hit 700, keep yourselves posted. We're going to be doing a giveaway, hopefully sooner than later. I'm not like pushing to like really grow the channel like in numbers like that, but at the same time, I just love doing giveaways. We do the Broke Battleship, the Broken Arrow Dart game. Just it's a blast. I love doing the giveaways with you guys, and it's something I look forward to. So if you guys can help me get to 700, cool. That'd be awesome. That way we can have some good times here on the Broke Stacker channel. Let me make sure what we got here in the chat is all looking good. Ever feel like you're being followed? Oh yeah, OC. I think we like frequent the same channels, or we see each other all the time, man. It's like I almost feel like we're colleagues over here. We're friends. We're in the same boat, doing the same stuff, and we're like-minded individuals doing, really cool stuff. We know what sound money is. We know that the difference between money and currency, and it's nice. It's refreshing to have like-minded individuals like yourselves on here to reflect on and just know that you're going in the right direction. I mean, ever since I started stacking, it's changed my life, and it's for the better, honestly. Like I've never been so happy in my life since before this, and I always have that to fall back on, and it's a peace of mind game. I just love it. Phoenix Coins in here. What's going on, Phoenix? We just did your unboxing, buddy. I'm sorry you weren't here right at the moment, but here, where did it go? Where did it go? I just set it to the side there. Yeah, Phoenix, we just opened that up. I just got that from you. You can rewind it back later. Thank you very much, Phoenix Coins. I really appreciate the support you give me, man. You're just awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Phoenix Coins, again, check them out. It'll be in the comment, not the comment, the description of the video after I post this later. I wasn't sure who this came from. It's all good, Phoenix. Thank you very much, man. That is really cool. I'm assuming that you got one of those 100 gram Valcambi bars and broke it up and just divided it amongst everybody. That's very generous, you, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Any silver is just, it's God sent to me, man. That's God's money, and thank you very much. Merry Christmas, my brother. Thank you. Here, just make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat here. Yep, love seeing everybody in the chats. That's right, OC. It's like your other family, your brothers from another mother. Am I right? And then you got Akadakastaka. He's your brother from down under. Good times. All right. Oh, what else were we doing? Oh, so we're getting close to 700 subscribers. We're getting we got a huge undertaking project going into 2025, but we now have I think we have all the materials now. We can actually make it happen. So I'm super stoked on that. Best community on YouTube. That's right, 3D Woodworks. Thank you. Also, shit, I gotta order some new stickers. I'm almost out. This is all I have left of the originals. I might get more of these, but I'm thinking what I'm gonna do via your guys' input. These edges, I'm gonna take these edges off and just make it a hexagonal sticker. I don't know if anybody has hexagonal stickers, but I'm gonna have one. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming soon. I still gotta order the things. I'm trying to carefully cut it out in an app right now and make it work. Gonna have some new stickers coming soon going into 2025. What else? Where's my notes at? There's just so much going on. Oh, another thing why I've been gone for a while, it seems like forever. I've been working on a car. I got a car. Don't worry, it's nothing fancy. I got it for like basically $500. I've been working vigilantly at it with Mrs. Brooks Stacker. She turns wrenches too, and we are basically driving around in this thing now. I got a car for $500. It's gonna be reliable. We're like right there. It's so close. So another way to save money, guys. You don't have to buy a new car. You don't have to buy a 10-year-old car. You could buy a 20-year-old car that has relatively low mileage on it. Just you got sideswiped or something, but it's never got reported. It has a clean title. Do all the work yourself, and you can save thousands and thousands of dollars that way. If you guys know how to turn some wrenches or got a buddy that knows how and just wants to teach you, get out there, drink a beer with them, buy a case of beer for them, and get out there and learn, man. Learn a trade. Why not? That's a good way to save money. Am I right? Like everybody's like, how do you know how to do all these things? Like, well, you see, I grew up poor, so I had to do it all myself. That's kind of how it all enveloped into everything, and just, oh, this broke, now I have to fix it. Oh, this broke, now I have to fix it. So yeah, it's I don't get a call in the reinforcements usually. So it's usually I'm stuck doing it all. That's kind of how I learned how to do all these different things going forward. It's really just been it's been an amazing life, man. I could write so many books. You have no idea. May you have you blah blah blah. That's the dyslexia coming through. I apologize. Akadaka says, mate, have you tried doing pewter pours? Easy stuff. I have never done pewter there. So Akadaka, I have not done pewter. I really like doing the copper. I feel like it's something that can hold up to the test of time. And I just, as an example, I love doing it. And the colors that come out are just amazing. But I'm not opposed to trying pewter. Maybe one day I'll even try some aluminum or something like that. But for right now, I'm just doing copper and silver. And maybe in the future, if I just become YouTube rich or something, maybe I'll do some gold pours. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Excuse me. Whew. So cool. What car is it, Akadaka? It's just a little Honda Civic, believe it or not. This guy didn't tell me the whole story. So at one point or another years ago, it must have got front-ended or rear-ended somebody. It got rear-ended. The rear bumpers are screwed up a little bit. Fix that too. And the big one is where he just cut the line, said, "I'm selling this thing." It got sideswiped, so it was like all down the side. So it's not the prettiest thing, but you drive it down the road, and you sit inside the thing. It feels like maybe a 5-year old car, even though it's 19 years old. It's really amazing how well this thing goes. I'm just flabbergasted. I've been looking for another vehicle for a while. The Brokemobile, it's either got a cracked piston ring or a valve seat is broken, and it's got 400,000 miles on it, and it's gushing oil out the rear main seal because of the excess pressure going into the passages in the oil chamber. So I fix this oil leak, another one comes up. I fix this oil leak, another one comes up. It keeps going to the weakest link. Now it finally reached the rear main seal. I'm like, well, either I'm going to rebuild this entire engine, or I'm going to get another car. It's like, do I want to put all that money into a 34-year-old car with 400,000 miles on it and it's halfway rusted to shit? Nah, probably not the smartest venture to do. So I've been shopping around, hunting around, just waiting for a good opportunity to pounce on, and that's what I did. You just sit on your dry powder, wait for that opportunity, and you can save thousands of dollars, everybody. That is the way to do it. My commuter is a $650 1999 Mazda. Heck yeah, 3D Woodworks. That's what's up right there. I've been rocking over the last 10 years a 92 Honda Civic. And trust me when I say it's a bare bones one, it's a bare bones one. Not only is it bare bones, like almost everything on this car is broken. I still got it. It'll get you to and fro for now, but it's gonna leak oil everywhere. So, yeah, I mean, it drives, it stops, it steers. Other than that, I mean, the windshield's more than broken. Um, the instrument cluster, sometimes the odometer and sometimes the speedometer work. The the heater, you go all the way to left to the on the cold, just click at 1 degree, and that's as high as the heater goes. Doesn't really have heat, and it's stuck there. So you turn on the AC in the summertime, it's still got that heat on a little bit. So it does the AC really it works, but not really. Uh, the back window got broke, so it's jammed up with another window with the 2x4 in the back. So don't worry, it's sealed. It's more of a porthole than a window though. What else? What else? Everything's just completely thrashed in the interior. The dash lights don't work when you're going down the road at night. They kind of turn on and off whenever the hell they feel like it. Sometimes they're off at weeks at a time. Sometimes it's on. Most of the time, the speedometer doesn't really work. It tells you you're doing 45 when you're doing 105. Just little things. It's like, do I want to do all this work to this 400,000 mile car, or do I want to get something else? And that's what I did. I got something else, and there's a whole nother laundry list of things wrong with that car. Trust me. That's why I'm not throwing any more money in it. It's served me very well over the last 10 years. I will say that. Go Honda. Woohoo. You can't find something better engineered for the longevity of a vehicle. I thought about this, like, for the price, you can't beat it, man. Honda's a way to go. You want something reliable, get yourself a Honda. Toyota's okay, but every time you go to fix it, I feel like there's like an extra 5 or 6 different things. Oh yeah, you got to do a head gasket. Oh, you got to do the water pump. Oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got to do that. It's like So it's just, instead of it being an 8-hour job, it turns into 3 days. It's like that's kind of why I steer clear of Toyotas myself. Maybe you guys have had better luck with it, but it's usually a snowball of shit every time I work on a Toyota. So I try to stay away from those. 22 miles to the gallon in town. Yeah. I'm actually getting 40. I just did the math on this car. I finally went through a tank of gas. I'm getting 40 miles to the gallon in this thing. I'm like, yes. Now that's what's up. I actually think I have a name for it now because it kind of makes some weird noises. I'm calling it grr because it kind of grr, grr. So yeah, the new car is not the Brokemobile anymore. Now it's grr. So well, maybe I'll put some stickers on it or something. That'd be fun. I'll show you guys that in a later video. But yeah, man, you can't go wrong for a $500 car. All it really needed to get down the road is probably tires and an oil change and a couple other little things. So it really wasn't that bad. You're okay with driving an ugly car. I mean, as long as it's reliable, it gets you to point A to point B. What's the problem? Am I right? Daryl USA, what is up? Welcome in. The knob on Honda AC nitrous for braking. pull off the pull off and Check it, LMK, nice. Yeah, I get that when you have a grand total of 90 horsepower from the factory, you lost at least 30 of those along the way. That hitting that AC button, turning it off, that yeah, that feels like hitting the nitro button. I'm telling you, the nitrous button. Good times. Oh my gosh, I forgot to. Oh, we got Crafty Cowboy in the house. Thank you for coming in. Sorry guys, if I've left. I'm not trying to leave anybody out in the chat here. Sometimes I get rolling in a conversation here. I know I'm talking to the wall, but I'm trying to, make some stories. Who here is the nice and cold Midwestern states? I mean, Midwestern. I guess. Does Idaho count? Or is that more north? I don't know. I'm out here. I'm out here in Idaho there, Crafty Cowboy. What do we got in here? Dove Season 91. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. I'm just going through the chat here real quick. Make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Do you have anything from Montana? No, nothing from Montana. Sorry. Let's see here. Oh, OC, you're a retired mechanic? I did not know that. I don't know if you ever retire because you always end up working on your own shit. Am I right? So if you start being a mechanic, you never really stop. I mean, unless you choose to stop, you just say, screw that, I'm paying a guy, But at the same time, your brain never stops working like that. Am I right? I'm super stoked on these guys. I'm gonna do one side, brilliant and shiny copper. I don't really have a good example here. All the ones I polished up and made pretty, I sent out. They got sold, whatever, what have you. Maybe I should do more of those. You guys seem to be interested in that. And the other ones I have, gonna look more like this. These are pretty cool. This is a really nice one. This one came out thin, but it just came out so cool in the colors. I was like, I can't remelt that down. That looks cool. I'm in the washed out state of Washington. That's right, buddy. You get 6 weeks of sunshine every year, whether you want it or not. Now I live in North Dakota and got lots of nuclear missile silos out there. Am I right? Can't think of anything else out there specifically. Maybe Minot Coins, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of in that area. Let's see here. Dave Smith Motors and Annoyingly Familiar. Dave Smith Motors. No, I'm not sure if I know that one there. Let's see your Dove season. Good to see you too. I was sitting here cleaning old fishing lures. I got in a yard sale. Hell yeah, man. Hit those yard sales up, everybody. Help each other out. Keep it under the table. Uncle Sam doesn't need to know shit about that. Am I right? They win. You win. You save a buck. They make a buck. Everybody's happy, right? They are based in northern Idaho. Hang on, let me go back. What was that called again? Dave Smith Motors. No, I'm sorry. I'm not too familiar with them. I'm sorry, bud. I love all my broke stacker pours. Thank you, 3D Woodworks. Yeah, I do make some pours. Got some. Oh, here actually, this would be a good example when we make the two different colors, one side and the other for the chessboard. Be kind of like this. Want to be kind of dark. Want to be more brilliant. I'll probably be doing a polishing though, so it'll be really shiny. And maybe I'll do both sides shiny and then do like a liver of sulfur antiquing. Does liver of sulfur work on copper just like it does on silver? I'm not sure. There's only one way to find out. We'll try that out later. Whoops, about took out my own stuff. But yeah, just we'll come back to that. Hopefully, with the antiquing and all that, it'll look kind of like this. I want to be too confusing, right? Be very obvious which one's which. Now the hard part's going to be remembering which one's a knight and a rook and all that. We'll have to make a way to make them easily identifiable. I've heard of them, Dave Smith Motors. I have no idea. I try to avoid car dealerships. I gave them a chance, almost financed a vehicle, which is really just not smart right now. I considered it, but after careful consideration, I decided not to. And I saved thousands of dollars. It could have cost me 10, 15, 20,000 dollars to finance a vehicle and get it and all that, decent vehicle, but I didn't need to do that. So I'll think altogether all in, it might be $1,000, $2,000 into this car, and It's going to get me to point A to point B. That's all that matters. And you don't have to have full coverage insurance. Am I right? So that's a bonus. That saves you money month, over year, over year. And it gets 40 miles to the gallon. This was kind of a no-brainer for me. Sorry, guys. I don't usually try to spin anything, but at the same time, this one was a necessity. Can't get to work, you can't make the money to buy to keep stacking. Am I right? Drive manual '04 Ranger Edge here. Heck yeah, Phoenix. I like those old Rangers, though. '04s. That was a good year. I'm trying to think. Were those a four-cylinder or were those all six cylinders? Did it offer both? I'm not sure. The ones I've seen are all six cylinders. Let's see here. What else? What else is on my notes? By the way, mice. They are the bane of my existence. We don't have any barn kitties right now because, the dogs ran them away. So I have had a hell of a time with mice. It's not just my area, but statewide. It seems like it's been a really intense year for rodents. And man, let me tell you, they've been coming into my shop, my garage. I've been setting traps. I must have trapped at least 100 of these little bastards. And it's been an ongoing thing. It's like, man, this is driving me crazy here. But I finally found one of their little hordes. They actually got in one of my old cars, my nice old car, and decided to put like 20 pounds of dog food from outside underneath the back seat of this car in a garage, up on jack stands, underneath the car cover, and then just to proceed to destroy the insulation for the rear seats too to make their own little bedding. So yay, that was great. I finally got that out of there. I caught some more of them in there. Hopefully I got them out of there. Nobody needs to destroy a '69 Plymouth. Am I right? Ugh. Trust me, I shrieked like a girl. Went ah! Basically when I lifted that seat. I was like, no. Especially one with a brand new interior. It was brand new 10 years ago, but still, it was clean. It was clean. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's take a look here. What am I missing out? Ever hike the Sawtooths? No, I've driven right past them. I've looked at them. I've taken pictures of them. I love them. If you look in the back right here of my background, that is the Sawtooth on the new broke stacker sticker. That is the Sawtooth Mountains right there. Do I have one? Oh, here. I got one right here. We can show up a little closer. Pull that out of the plastic. Try to keep everything a little dust free. But yeah, that was the whole thing right there is the Sawtooth Mountains because I'm always driving up to them pretty much, if not past them. So yeah, it's just part of everyday life for me there. I haven't got to hike them yet. I hear Bigfoot and a werewolf are up there, but wait, I haven't experienced that quite yet. Maybe this summer. I've been wanting to go out, but when you've been on the road and you basically pack in everything like you're camping and you pack everything out for years at a time, hey, you want to go camping? No, not really. I want to go home. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Once I'm eligible for retirement, get my pension and all that, and I'm out of this area, which is a few more years, then yeah, I would love to go camping. I'd love to go camping now, but I gotta go back to work, so no, it's not happening. I have a '66 Ford Falcon. Nice. That mice got into. I hate those damn mice. Am I right? They piss and shit everywhere. They don't have sprinkler control. They don't do it on purpose. They just everywhere they go, they shit and piss everywhere. It's all over my nice stuff. So yes, fine detailing is needed. I've been working on it. Put some mint in the boat broke. That's not a bad idea. Is mint supposed to get rid of them? Drive them off? I heard cayenne pepper is supposed to do that. I might just sprinkle a little cayenne pepper around too. But then you got to clean up the pepper. So do I want to do that? I don't know. Love the '97 Ranger. 12 seconds, 0 to 60. Oh, that's better than the old broke mobile. It was 0 to 60 eventually. So getting on the highway was always kind of sketch. Had no problem going 100 miles an hour, though. That's right. That's a Ford, baby. Once you get her going, she can't stop. Just make sure there's oil in that thing. Hi, pup. Got this guy right here. What's going on? Uh-oh. I think my phone did not like me turning the phone sideways there. Sorry about that. Oh, it's a good boy. Sorry, I got Odie right here. He just woke up from taking a nap. Yeah, they like to swim in it, and especially when the seals go. They're just like, give me some more. I love it. Yeah, I would. I'd love to have a handful of the cars I've gone through over the years. What have I had? I had like a nice 5.0 Mustang, like the newer Coyote versions, but the good one. It was only 3,600 pounds with the aluminum hood. Oh, that was a great car. 12 second and quarter mile, low 12s. That was my daily driver for a while. Great car. Wish I didn't sell it. What else? There was like a 2013 Honda SI. Um, what else did I have? 71 Mercury Cougar. Just little things like that, man. I wish I had a handful of those cars back from back over the years. I do need to get back into doing cars. When I start working on the Plymouth, I've actually considered doing a second YouTube channel here and just, getting it back going because I'm going to pull the engine out and rebuild it. The rest of the car is actually relatively clean. It's just the engine, I'm having vacuum issues and the valve covers just leak because the casting on one of the cylinder heads where the valve cover seal is, it's pretty much not there because of bad casting. So it needs new heads. I have heads. I have the engine. I have the car. I just got to pull the engine myself, which is no problem. I used to do that for years. I did more than a dozen, less than 100 engines in my time. So I know how to do it. It's just taking the time to do it. I know how much money it's going to take, blah, 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 blah. Just, I haven't got there yet. I still have the time. When I start it, I don't want to stop and start and start and stop and start and stop. No, no, I want to do it all from beginning to end fluidly. And I'll film it while I'm at it. Why not? I'll share with you guys. Degree a nice, 30 degrees when I degree the cam. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm debating what internals to go with. I'll probably be doing some forged pistons. We'll see what else whatever's cheap at the time, what I can make it happen. I do want it reliable. I don't get me wrong. I could probably go bananas and make 1,000 horsepower if I want to easily, but daily driver, yeah, you don't want to get 4 miles to the gallon. So we're gonna make some compromises there. But don't worry, it's still gonna be a Mopar. Takes a Mopar to catch a Mopar. Am I right? I'm outgrowing my Ranger at 17. I'm 6'4" now. Oh dear. Crafty cowboy. Yeah, you got to get something a little bit bigger, bud. Trying to think. 6'4". What what are you trying to it depends on your applications. What are you trying to do? You just trying to get a commuter? Do you need an actual truck? Do you need four-wheel drive? There's many questions to go with that on what route I would go, but you're just getting on a little commuter and you're going to do everything on the road. Get yourself a little Honda, man. You'll be fine. Maybe not a Miata or anything like that, but make sure you got headroom. You'll be fine. Let's take a look here. I get it, man. I have a little stature myself. I'm 6'2", so I fit in the Civic just fine. I got a few inches of headroom there, so yeah, you'd probably be fine with one of those two. I'm looking for a 4x4 manual transmission truck. America. That's right. Yeah, the manual. Depends on your applications. Again, what are you going to be towing? Are you going to be towing? Are you going to be hauling? What these are the questions I need to ask for recommendations. There's Chevys are good for cruisers, and you can do a little four-wheel with them. Fords are really good for hauling. Pretty good at four-wheel driving. Dodge as well with the Cummins. I don't know about a Dodge diesel, but a Cummins diesel is actually really reliable. I mean, you do a valve adjustment at 144,000 miles, and they're good for 1 million. Am I right? So ranch work, yeah. I wouldn't do a newer Ford, that's for sure, because the aluminum bodies. You probably want to go more of a steel body, 4x4, and you're hauling stuff. Probably go with the Cummins on that one, bud. 2,500, 3,500, depending on what you're hauling. Depending if you need the 3,500 or not. There's a good dog. Frostbite, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Older Bronco 4x4 will bring down a house. You say that, Phoenix. I knew a guy he came into my shop a few times when I was still doing engines. He actually had an old Bronco. He put a 460 in it. And this guy, let me tell you, his 460, I don't know how he never dynoed it, but that thing had to have easily 600 pounds of torque, maybe 700. I seen him do some shit. He towed a Chevy out of the mud that was also towing another Chevy out of the mud. They both got stuck. He pulled both of them. He hooked up to that Bronco with the custom 460 he built, and he just took them right out of there. Wasn't turbocharged, wasn't supercharged, just naturally aspirated. And man, that thing, I don't know what he did. He said I can outbuild anybody on motors. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with you, dude. Like I see what's going on here. I mean, you got to know something. At least he knew about the old Ford 460s. Was that a 7.3, something like that, 7.6, something? I forget the liters, but it's 460 cubic inch V8 back in the day, which is basically was a FE block. The 7 liters, the Cobra Jet engines, the same short block. It's just different cylinder heads on that with a different stroke, if I'm not mistaken. It's the 460. Can't remember. It's been probably 20 years since I've had to think about all that. So I like me a nice Ford though for towing. Let's see here. Have to say close to good peeps. Oh, thank you there, Frostbite. I really appreciate that. Let's take a look here. What am I missing? I feel like let me go back to my notes here. Ah, yes, we mentioned the car. We did the unboxing, Phoenix coins. Thank you very much. And yes, Frosty, I don't know if you saw that or not. I'm going to be doing a chess set in 2025. I'm going to be doing some clay pours. First time is going to be all copper. We'll see about doing silver later. But yeah, these should be close enough, simple enough where it shouldn't be an issue getting a nice impression into the Delft clay with these. Super, super stoked on these. Yeah, if you're not familiar with these, Frosty, it's Fallout characters. I just found these recently, and when I saw those, I was basically was like giddy as a schoolgirl. I was like, yeah! I was like, I know what I'm gonna do with those. Super stoked on these. Yeah, I'm gonna be pouring all these. This guy's not Mr. Handy. What's this guy's name again? Mr. something or another. Something bot. I can't remember right now. I haven't played my video games in so long now, but I loved Fallout, man. What was it called? Does anybody help me out in the chat there? What was that thing called? Where did the little paper that thing came with go? Might say it on there if I can find it. I lost it, whatever. How can I lose it? I didn't even get up. Funny. Oh, here it is. It is including 6 LIST 60 power armor AMP John Hancock. Interesting. Protectron. That's the Protectron. That's what that is. I knew it was just escaping me. 3D printer purchase in your future, and you know it, man. I want to. I really want to. I have a lot of really good ideas. I don't know if I could figure out the AutoCAD for it. I have friends in low places that can definitely help me out with that, I'm sure. If I get the hang of it, man, I have many, many, many ideas, and I would love to just make like just really unique precious metals and just even copper metal chess sets. So I'm working that way. That'd be kind of what I'm gearing to go towards. Kiwi, the Silver Demon, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Let's see here. They would. That's what I'm thinking. Frostbite. Roughly about that much in there, maybe a little bit more. I'm thinking 2.5 ounces. That shouldn't be more than that for copper. We'll see. It'll be close. If it's more, I don't know. It's less. I don't care. It's just going to be a fun project to make. Especially, does anybody in here know? I know for a fact that if you use liver as sulfur, you can do toning on silver. Does liver as sulfur also work on copper? Does anybody know the answer to that? I mean, don't just cheat and Google it. I mean, like, does anybody know? Come on. Bite me, Kiwi. You guys are funny. Hello, Frosty. I might catch something. No, that's funny. You guys are. We need to get you guys in a live stream together. Are you guys doing live streams together? If you haven't, you probably should. Let's do it. Bart Cuban's in the house. What's going on? Let's take a look here, guys. I'm probably gonna have to wrap this up. Again, I didn't bring a beverage up here. I'm doing much better, by the way. It turns out before when you guys heard me and I couldn't breathe, I couldn't speak. I actually had COVID, so that was a good reason I couldn't. I was having trouble keeping it together that last live stream I did. So that's another reason I was kind of scared to come back on here. I was afraid I was going to lose my voice again. That would be a roast fest. That's right, there, Frostbite. That would be freaking epic. Doing go, bro. Vacation time. That's right. On holiday, mate. Something like that. Is that what they call it down there too? I don't know. I have no idea. I need to get more cultured. I need to come down there and visit Kiwi. I need to go down and see Akadaka. I need to go make a holiday for myself, if you will. T-Bird in the house. What is going on, T-Bird? Good to see you. What do they say? The bird, the bird, the bird's the bird, bird. Let's see here. Let's adjust the chat here. We're nice. Hope you enjoy. I am dealing with a nasty chest cold. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Like I swear to God, like as I was getting over the whole COVID thing again, it's like the second or third time I've had it in like many years. Um, I kept hearing other people doing podcast interviews and all that, and they were coughing their brains out. I was like, "That's my cough. They got COVID. I know it. I know it." It's funny. It's like, haha, either you gave it to me or I gave it to you, you know? Probably was watching my videos, right? He caught it over the phone. I heard somebody back in the day, their grandma wouldn't talk to him on the phone if he was sick because they were afraid to catch it through the phone. I can't make this shit up, man. Back in the day. Some fun stuff, though. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun. I just can't wait, guys. I love the whole power armor idea. I was like, oh man, I want a power armor. Heck, I want a power armor with a minigun. Come on, let's go. I'm not sure what this guy is. Anybody know what this guy is? I mean, looks kind of familiar. I just can't place it right now. That's gonna be fun. That'd be a nice rook piece, am I right? Mr. Handy? I don't know. I don't know. That might be a knight. Because, you know, he gets around so easily. That'd be fun. Oh, I thought you were going to make me a sex slave. Oh, heavens no. How barbaric. I'm just going to harvest your organs. No. Anybody seen the new Fallout TV show? Great TV show. Can't wait to see the next season. If this second season's come out, don't give anything away. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really pay for streaming or anything like that. Usually, if I get to see it, we go over to the in-laws and actually get to watch stuff like that. So, another way to save money: don't stream anything. Don't pay for services you don't really use. Good times. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna. This has been really freaking phenomenal. We got 22 likes, 17 people in here. I've been going on for an hour. I am starting to get I'm feeling a little something in the back of my throat. I need to chill out on it. I'm not might not be 100% recovered yet. Can't go for 2 hours at a time in it right now. Sorry. But yeah, guys, I am super stoked going into 2025. We're going to be making some really cool stuff. Stay tuned for that. I'm just really excited about those. Also, I don't see it here. Don't forget, I'm going to do that. Was it the quad, triple knot, quad knot, um, oh, not cast iron, damn it. Copper ball that I'm still trying to make. I'm going to still try to do one of those. So stay tuned on that. I go back to work here, not tomorrow, but soon. And hopefully, between now and when I go back to work, I can get at least one more day of casting. And I really, really am trying to do that, guys. I really look forward to it. I'm going to pre-do the casts and practice that, and then redo them until where I get it consistent. and then I have 3 ready to go. We'll go live. We'll pour those. I'll do maybe 3 more during the live stream, and then that'll probably be the live stream. Next live stream, we do check stacker in the house. Man, I feel like a celebrity over here. I got all the heavy hitters in the house. Thank you guys all so much for coming in. I Again, it's just really, I feel very blessed to have every one of you here. It's just really been an experience being on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. I gotta go. Um, I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos pouring. Sorry about not having the um, preemptive videos. Sometimes just inspiration strikes and I jump on there. So if you guys turn on that notification bell on after you subscribe with me, you'll have a better chance at seeing me going live. Anyways, guys, you have a wonderful night, a happy new year. Until next time, keep stacking, stack 'em high.